Welcome. This is a practice paper for paper 2 non-calculator based 2025-0580. So practice test paper 1 was done. Now this is practice test 2. So without calculator. The question is question number 1. Write down 2.70486 correct to 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places. So 1, 2 and 3. Draw a line after that. Now we can see that this number 8 is more than 5. It is greater than 5. If it is greater than 5, add 1 to the last digit and make 0 and 0. So what is it going to be? It's going to be as 2.705. That's going to be the answer. Then simplify. So I need to simplify. 10y minus 2y is 8y. 8y plus 5y. 8y plus 5y is nothing but how much? 13y. The bar chart shows the marks scored by a group of students in a test. Write down the mode. Mode means whichever is having repeating more number of times. Which is repeating more number of times? You can see that this one is the highest one. So answer is 9. Right, work out the total number of students. So over here it is 2, over here it is 3, it is 1 student, and this is again 3, and this is 5, and this is 6, and this is nothing but what? 5. So it's going to be add them all. 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5. So which is going to be nothing but how much? 5, 6, 9, 14, 20, 25. So answer is going to be 25. Find the median score. Median score is going to be nothing but how much? The 25. 25 students are there. 25 plus 1 by 2, which is 13th student. 13th student. Where is 13th student? This is 2 plus 3. If I do 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 5 is nothing but what? 14. So from 9th student to 14th student would have got a score of 8. So 9th student to 14th student, the score is going to be nothing but what? 8. So I want the 13th student. So 13th student score also is going to be 8. The scale drawing shows the positions of town A and B. Town B is due north of town A. The scale of drawing is 1 centimeter equals to 5 kilometers. Town C lies due east of line AB. East of line AB, it is 25 kilometers from A and 40 kilometers from B. So east of A. So this is going to be the east direction. So 25 kilometers from A. So take a compass and draw an arc of radius 25 kilometers. 25 kilometers means 25 kilometers divided by 5. So which is 5 centimeters, because the drawing is 1 centimeter is 5. So from A, take a compass and draw an arc of radius 5 centimeters. Then from B it is 40 kilometers. So 40 divided by 5, it is going to be 8 centimeters. From B, draw an arc of radius 8 centimeters. Both will be intersecting at C. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to join it out. That's going to be the position. So use a compass to draw the position of point C. So this is going to be nothing but how much? 25 kilometers, and this is going to be 40 kilometers. That's going to be the answer. So 25 kilometers is nothing but what? 5 centimeters, and 40 kilometers means nothing but what? 8 centimeters. Then write down the reciprocal of 9. Reciprocal of 9 is 1 upon 9. Now 0.2 times 0.4 is going to be 0.08. Then 1 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3 times 6 upon 7 is divided by. So basically over here, therefore there is a printing error over here. So let me make a correction for this one. So what it says, I use this one as divided by. So it will become times 6 upon 7. So it becomes 3 times 1, 3 times 2. So what do I get it out? It becomes as 1 upon 3 plus 4 upon 7. So I need to have a common denominator. So times 7 times 3 times 3. So it becomes 7 upon 21 plus 12 upon 21. So answer is going to be 19 upon 21. That's going to be the answer. Factorize 12ab. 12ab can be written as 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times a times b minus 3 times a times a. You can see that I can take a and 3 and 3 common. So what can I take common? 3a common. So what is left over? 4b minus a. So answer is 3a times 4b minus a. Maya has a spinner with 4 sections 1 to 4. She spins the spinner 200 times. Her results are shown. Write down the relative frequency of this one landing on 2. Landing on 2. How much is that? 70. Out of how many times? 200 times. 70 out of 200. Maya says that the relative frequency is a good estimate of the probability of the spinner landing on 2. Explain why she is correct. Because there she is doing very large number of times, 200 times. So therefore that is better. So sample is very big sample. So what am I going to write? Large number of spins. Large number of spins used. Maya spins the spinner 500 times. Find the number of times Maya should expect the spinner to land on 2. So 500 times it was 70 upon 200. So it's going to be how much? 175. So that's going to be the answer. Question number 9. The equation of the line P is given and equation of the line, find the gradient of P. So P is 5x plus 2y equals to 13. So 2y equals to negative 5x plus 13. So y equals to negative 5 by 2x plus 13 by 2. So gradient is minus 5 upon 2 is going to be the gradient. Find the coordinates of the point of intersection of Q with the x-axis. Y equals to 2x minus 7. X-axis means y equals to 0. 0 equals to 2x minus 7. So 2x equals to 7, x equals to 7 upon 2. 7 upon 2, comma 0. Find the points of intersections of P and Q. We have to solve it out, P and Q. So there are multiple methods. 5x plus 2y equals to 13, but 5x plus 2y. Y from the P is nothing but what? Q is 2x minus 7 equals to 13. So 5x plus 4x minus 14 equals to 13. 9x equals to 13 plus 14. 9x equals to 27. X equals to 3. So I got x equals to 3. So y equals to 2x minus 7. 2 times of 3 minus 7, that is equals to negative 1. So 3 comma negative 1 is going to be the answer. Question number 10. The diagram shows a container in the shape of a prism with an open top. The cross section of the prism ABCD is a trapezium. AB is 14, CD is 26, BF is 30, and BF is 30. The height of the container is 8. Find the area of the trapezium. Area of the trapezium is going to be the formula half times A plus B times height. So half times A is 14, B is 26, and the height between them is 8. When you simplify that, you should be getting 1 upon 2 times 40 times 8, which is going to be 20 times 8, which is 160. Now coming to part B, find the capacity. Capacity means volume. What is the volume formula? Area of the cross section times height. So what was the area of the cross section? Just now we got 160 times height is 30. So it is going to be 4800 centimeter cube. But I want to find it out in the liters. So what am I going to do? I am going to divide by 1000. So it is going to be 4.8 liters. Find the total surface area of the inside of the container. So it is made up of, total surface area is made up of two rectangles plus two trapeziums plus the base. It is made up of these three shapes. So for example, for the rectangle, So when I do this one over here, I can see that already I have written it out over here. Once again, I see do that so that it is easy to understand. So we know that this part is 14. So over here, if at all I draw a line over here, so this part also will become 14. So 26 minus 14 is 12. 12 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2 is nothing but how much? 6. So this particular part will be 6. Let it be u, and this part is v. So this particular part also will be 6. And this is 8. So it is a right angle triangle. BC square equals to 8 square plus 6 square, which is 100. So BC equals to 10. BC equals to 10. Now two rectangles are there, 10 times 30, which is going to be 10 times 30. Two trapeziums are there. So what is it going to be? Area we have just found it out, 160. And the base is going to be the 30 times 14 is going to be the base. So it's going to be 300 plus 320 times 2 times 2, 320 plus 420. So which is going to be 1340. That's going to be the total surface area. 1340. A mathematically similar container has a height of 16 centimeters. Find the total surface area of the inside of the container with a height 16 centimeters. So area 1 upon area 2 equals to side 1 upon side 2 whole square. So area 1 for this one was nothing but how much? 1340. Another one is A2. Side 1 was, the side for this one was how much I'm going to take it out? I'm going to take this one as height. The container height was 8. So what is going to be the height? 16 whole square. So it's going to be 1340 by A2 equals to 1 by 2 whole square. 1 by 2 whole square is nothing but what? 4. 1340 upon A2 equals to 1 upon 4. So A2 equals to 1340 times 4, which is going to be 5360. Question number 11. Gray squares and white squares are used to make the patterns in the sequence. The first three patterns in the sequence are shown. The pattern 4 is complete. Pattern 1, pattern 2, and pattern 3 and pattern 4. Then what am I supposed to find it out? Pattern 4 is incomplete. Shade the squares in pattern 4 to continue the sequence. So what we can see that over here 4 squares are there. Over here 1, 2, 3, 4. One at the bottom, one at the bottom, and one on the either sides are being added. Again one at the bottom and one at the either sides are being added. So what am I going to do that? I am going to start in the middle. I am going to start in the middle over here. Okay. So how many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am going to shade it out all the 5. So then previously 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 on either side. So we are adding one more. So we are adding one more on the left side and one more on the right side. This is going to be the answer. Shade it carefully. Then what is he asking? Complete the table of the patterns. Pattern number 1, 4 are there. Number of white squares is 2. Pattern number 2, 7, 4, 7 and 8, 10 and 18. So we can see that it is plus 3, plus 3. So it has to be plus 3, 13. 13 plus 3 is nothing but what? 16. And over here it is, what is that? 2. So the pattern is plus 6 and it is plus 10. So it has to be plus 14. So it becomes 32 and it has to be plus 18. So let me write it out neatly over here. So that from here to here it is plus 6 and here to here it is plus 10. So here to here it will be plus 14, which is nothing but what? 32. And from here to here it will be plus 18, which is 50. And over here also I'll erase over here and I can write it out From here to here it was plus 3, and here to here it was plus 3, and let me again write neatly. Here to here it was plus 3, here to here it was plus 3, so it's going to be plus 3 and plus 3. That is the answer. Write an expression for in terms of n the number of gray squares in the pattern n. Pattern n, it's always plus 3, so therefore it has to be 3n plus some number. 3n plus some number. So 3n plus 1, because it is a always it is plus 3. So what am I going to do it out? That is, I'm going to plug in 1. So it becomes 3 times 1 plus x should be equals to 4. So what is it giving me the x value? X value is 1. So answer is 3n plus 1. Write an expression in terms of n, the number of squares in pattern n. Number of white squares in pattern n. So for 1 it is 2, means 2 times 1 square. For 2 it is 2 times 2 square. For 3 it is 2 times 3 square. So for n it's going to be 2 times n square. Pattern 10 and 11 in the sequence are made up of gray and white squares. Then find the difference between the total number of squares needed to make the pattern 10 and the total number of squares to make the pattern 11. So total number of squares for pattern 10. Pattern 10, which will be gray squares plus white squares. Gray squares formula is nothing but what? 3n plus 1. This one was 3n plus 1. So or else I will be writing it out in a form of a table. It will be much more better. So gray squares and white squares and total. So for this is pattern 10. The formula for this one was 3n plus 1 and formula for this one was 2n square. So, and the addition will be 3n plus 1 plus 2n square. So for pattern 10 it will be 3 times 10 plus 1, which is 31, and this is 2 times 10 square, which is 200. So 231. Then for pattern 11, pattern 11, 3 times 11 plus 1, which is 34, and 2 times 11 square, which is 121 times 2 is 242. So 234, then this will become 276. Now I'm going to find it out the difference between them. 276 minus 231, which is going to be 45. So answer is going to be 45. Pattern K in the sequence needs 61 squares. Find the number of white squares needed in the pattern K. So basically it was 2n square plus 3n plus 1 equals to nothing but what? 61. So 61 gray squares. It is 61 gray squares. So only 3n plus 1 equals to 61. So 3n equals to 60, n equals to nothing but what? 20. What is the final number of white squares are required? 2n square. 2 times 20 square, which is going to be 800. Question number 12. The position vector of point A is all, these are all printing errors. So minus 2, 3. And position vector for point B is 5, negative 1. Over here it is 5, negative 1, or else let me erase it out and write it neatly so that there will be no confusion. I make a correction over there for AB. So this one AB, let me mark it out neatly. Point A is nothing but how much? Negative 2, 3, and AB is 5, negative 1, and AB equals to BC. Find the position vector of C. So OA equals to negative 2, 3. AB equals to 5, negative 1. Now it has been given that AB equals to BC. So AB is 5. What can I do? AB is nothing but what? OB minus OA equals to 5, negative 1. So OB equals to nothing but what? OA plus 5, negative 1. So it's going to be 3, 2. Now AB is OB minus OA equals to BC is OC minus OB. So I want OC. So OC equals to OB minus OA plus OB. So which is going to be nothing but what? 2OB, 2OB minus OA. 2 times of OB, which is 5 minus 2 times of OB, which is 3, 2 minus OA. OA is nothing but what? Negative 2, 3. So what's going to be the answer? The answer for this one is 6 plus 2, which is 8, and 4 minus 3, 1. So the answer is 8, comma 1. Write to 0.23 bar 23 bar as a fraction in the simplest form. So x equals to 0. And the bar is only for 3. So let me make a correction. The bar is only for 3. So x equal to 0.23333 and so on. So what am I going to do? I am going to multiply with 100. 100x equals to 23.3333 and so on. And whereas 10x equals to 2.333 and so on. So what do I get it out from there? 90x. 90x equals to 21. So x equals to 21 upon 90. Or you simplify this, 7 upon 30 is going to be the answer. Question number 14. ABCD are the points on the circumference of a circle. EF is a tangent to the circle. Angle BAD is 68. BC is 50. Find angle CBD. Give the geometrical property to explain the steps for your working. 5 marks question. So he's asking us to find it out. Angle CBD. Where is angle CBD? CBD. CBD. This particular angle is asking us to find it out. So first of all, I'm going to find it out. Angle BCD. Angle BCD is equal to nothing but how much? 180 minus 68, which is 112. The reason is, what is the reason I'm going to write it out? Sum of angles in cyclic quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degrees. From there I got this angle as 112. Once I got angle BCD is 112, then I will be able to find it out angle BDC now. Next step is angle BDC equals to 50 degrees. Why this angle BDC equals to 50 degrees? Because alternate segment theorem. Angle between the tangent and the chord is equals to angle in the alternate segment. So the reason, what am I going to write? Alternate segment theorem. Alternate segment theorem. Then I got that one. Now angle, I want to find it out, the remaining angle. So now angle CBD. Angle CBD equals to 180 minus 112 minus 50. So which is going to be nothing but what? 18 degrees. So answer is 18 degrees. The reason, what am I going to get it out? Sum of angles in a triangle. In a triangle is 180 degrees. 25 to the power of minus 3 by 2 as a fraction. So 25 can be written as 5 square minus 3 upon 2. So 2 gets cancels. It will become 5 to the power of minus 3, which is 1 by 5 cube, which is 1 by 125. Question number 16. The mu is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A lies between 6 to 10. 6 to 10 means 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. That's all. And B is, X is a factor of B. So what are the factors for B? The factors for B will be 1, 2, 3, 6, and 9. These are the factors of 18. And C is a square number. What are the square numbers? 1, 4, 9 are the square numbers. Now complete the diagram. We can see that 9 is present in all, and 6 is present in A and B, and 1 is present in B and C. Then over here 7, 8, 10. Then over here 2, 3, 4, and 5, 11, 12 are not present, so they are outside. So I have written, so let me write it, looks like 23. So 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everything is done. Now N of A intersection C intersection B complement means it should be inside A, inside A, inside B, inside C, but outside B. It should be inside A, inside C, but outside of B. So what is that? How many elements are there inside A and inside of C, but outside of B? Because it is asking B complement. Inside A, what are the numbers inside A? These are the numbers inside A. And they should be inside C also. Is there any number which is inside A and outside B? This part. This part there is nothing part, so therefore answer is going to be 0. This is the region he is talking about, which is inside A, inside C, but outside of B. That part there is 0. Now question number 17. Frequency is given, frequency histogram. So what am I going to do that? X is how much it is there? We can clearly see that it is 1.6. This is 1.6. The height is going to be 1.6. So 1.6. So x divided by 5 equals to 1.6. So x value is going to be nothing but how much? What is the value of x? X is going to be 8. Now this is 16 divided by 10, which is again 1.6. We have to find frequency density, which is frequency density. What is the formula for frequency density? Frequency divided by the class width. So 29 divided by 5, which is 5.8. 20 divided by 5, which is 4. 15 divided by 30, which is 0.5. So I am going to draw off those one. Again, from 10 to 20 also, it's going to be 1.6. Same 1.6 from 10 to 20. Then 5.8 from 20 to 25. 5.8. 5.5, 5.6, 5.7, 5.8 from 20 to 25. Then 25 to 30 is 4. Till 30 it is 4. Then 30 to 60 is 0.5. 0.5 is over here. 30 to 60. 1.6, 5.8, 4 and 0.5. Jamila says that the histogram shown there are same number of students for 5 to 10 group as there are 10 to 20 groups. Explain why she is wrong. So we can see that though the heights are same, now for 5 to 10 number of students is x divided by 5 equals to 1.6, which implies x equals to 8 students. Whereas 10 to 20, how many students are there? We can see that in 10 to 20, 16 students are there. There are 16 students, so therefore she is wrong. Number of students is not the same. Question number 18. The diagram shows a sketch of the curve. The graph crosses the y-axis at point A. Find the coordinates of A. So y-axis means x equals to 0. So y equals to 3 times 2 power 0 plus 5, which is 3 times 1 plus 5, which is 8. So answer is 0, 8. Write down the equation of the asymptote for this one. So it is plus 5. Always it is more than plus 5. So the equation of asymptote is going to be y equals to 5. g of x, f of x, h of x is given f of 3. What is f of 3? 5 times 3 plus 2, 15 plus 2, which is 17. Then g of f of x. G of f of x is 5x plus 2. Now it becomes 5x plus 2 whole square minus 5. So which becomes 25x square plus 2 times 5x times 2 plus 2 square minus 5, which is going to be 25x square plus 20x minus 1. 3 h of f of x equals to minus 1. 3 upon h of f of x. F of x is 5x plus 2 equals to negative 1. What is h of x? 7 minus x. 7 minus of 5x plus 2 equals to negative 1. 3 divided by 7 minus 5x minus 2 equals to negative 1. 3 upon 5 minus 5x equals to negative 1. 3 equals to negative 5 plus 5x. When I do the cross multiplication, 8 equals to 5x, x equals to 8 upon 5. Question number 20, OACB is a parallelogram. OA equals to 2f, OB equals to 2g, x is a point on AB such that AX upon XB equals to, x is a point on AB. AX to XB is 3 is to 1. So this is 3 parts and out of 4 parts. So this is 1 part out of 4 parts. Find AB. AB equals to nothing but what? AO plus OB, which is nothing but how much? AO. AO is minus 2F, OB is 2G. AO plus OB. So it is going to be 2G minus 2F. Then XC. So first of all, I have to find it out. XC. XC is going to be nothing but what? I start go to X to B, then B to C. So I have to find it out XB first of all. XB is nothing but what? XB is 1/4 of AB. So 1/4 of 2G minus 2F. So which is 1 upon 2 of G minus F. So it is 1 upon 2 of G minus F plus BC. BC is same as 2F. 2F. So what am I going to get it out? It is going to be 1 upon 2G minus or plus 3 upon 2F. Because when I simplify this, it becomes 1 upon 2G minus 1 upon 2F plus 2F. Then these two becomes 3 upon 2. Question number 21. Write down as a single fraction. So common denominator 3x minus 1 times x plus 2, 4 times x plus 2 minus 5 times 3x minus 1. So it becomes 4x plus 8 minus 15x plus 5 divided by 3x minus 1 times x plus 2. Then what does that becomes? 13 minus 11x divided by 3x minus 1 times x plus 2. That is the simplest fraction. Now the diagram shows a circle of radius 3. The minor sector angle is 100 degrees. Calculate the area of the major sector. Area of the major sector is theta upon 360 times pi r square. So theta is 360 minus 100 upon 360 times pi times 3 square. Directly I'm writing that answer. You should be getting 13 pi by 2. Or you can write 6 1 by 2 pi. Coming to question number 23, it is a completing square. X square minus 6x can be written as 2 times 3 times x and minus 19. So this is 3. So 3 square is 9. Add and subtract 9. So that these three terms will become x minus 3 whole square and minus 28. So my answer is x minus 3 whole square minus 28. Use your answer in part A to write down the coordinates of the turning point. Turning point is always going to be the opposite symbol from here and the same symbol minus 28, 3 comma negative 28. Now simplify. 75 can be written as 25 times 3. 27 can be written as 9 times 3. So 5 root 3 plus 3 root 3, which is going to be 8 root 3. Rationalize the denominator. 3 upon 2 plus root 5. Multiply and divide with 2 minus root 5. 2 minus root 5. 3 times 2 minus root 5 by 2 square minus root 5 whole square, which is 3 times 2 minus root 5 by 4 minus 5, which is 6 minus 3 root 5 divided by -1. So my final answer is going to be 3 root 5 minus 6. That completes this paper. See you in the next video. Bye.